make a step, but also poleni kwa wachezaji, but ni sawa. Sometimes pain is necessary before pleasure. All right, now I want to move on to, it's a very interesting game, and Mukami is going to take us through this as well, and then we're going to get Simon to come through and talk to us. I have tried on several occasions to, can I say get on the green, Simon? I can say get on the green? To try to tee off. But sijui driver, sijui puta, sijui iron 9, iron 25, sijui on the green, it's quite something. So anyway, Mukami, walk us through.
Ndio wale jamaa kubeba mizigo.
Wala. Hao jamaa ni watu wako na siri ya watu wengi. Kadis wako na siri ya CEO town. Anyway, go.
Wala vile wamepewa jina mzuri atika?
Caddies.
Yes.
All right.
Now that football tumesuspendiwa, you have to venture into other sports.
Yes.
You have to see other things.
Yes.
So I was fortunate enough last week, I got to spend some time with one of the Kenyan pro golfers. Mm-hmm. His name is Daniel Nduva. He's been spending his time in South Africa. He was there for 4 years.
Okay.
Last year he played part of the Sunshine Tour, and he gave me my first golf lesson.
All right.
Yeah, so let's just take a look at how that went. I'll be spending the day with Kenyan pro golfer Daniel Nduva, who's going to tell me about the basics in golf, from the rules all the way down to the putt. The objective of the game of golf is simple enough: to get the ball from the tee, which is the small wooden support off of which you hit a golf ball, to the hole in as few shots as possible. When people tee off, they have one objective in mind.
So the driver is one club you actually have to hit well, and for you to score you actually have to hit it long also.
Once you hit the ball, avoiding the natural hazards on the course such as trees and water, as well as the man-made bunker, which is the shallow pit filled with sand, you find yourself on the putting green. This is the special area of grass on the golf course that surrounds each hole and flagstick. The skills required here are quite different from the drive.
It's just gathering information as much as you can around the hole.
Okay.
So now from that side I've seen it wants to come back this way. Then from here now I can get my actual line of where I want to start the ball. So where I see it, I feel like I have to start the ball probably around here.
Now for the technical part of the game, the terminology.
On the golf course we get three types of pars. There's a par 3, a par 4 and a par 5. So on a par 3 you're allowed to hit 3 shots. On a par 4, you're allowed to hit 4 shots, and a par 5, you're allowed to hit 5 shots.
What if a golfer takes more shots than expected?
1 shot above par, that's called a bogey. And if you go 2 shots above par, it's called a double bogey. So every shot above has a different kind of name. The biggest one I think is a triple bogey you can get, which is 3 shots above par.
Or a golfer takes fewer shots than expected.
Say we're playing a par 3 and you get a 2, that's what we call a birdie. But on a par 4, when you get a 2, since the par 4 you're allowed to hit 4 shots and you get a 2, then that's called an eagle.
Like playing or watching any sport, practice makes perfect. And with 9 Kenyan pro golfers taking part in the global Magical Kenya Open event from Thursday, cheering them on is the best reason to start. Mukami Wambora reporting for Citizen TV.
All right, well, Mukami, so are you gonna take it up?
Natural. I was a natural.
How are you gonna take it up? Sasa?
No, yeah, that's the thing I think with many sports.
Yeah.
It may look boring, but once you gain some interest in it, then you start to see sort of what the fuss is all about. But you know, Simon is here. One of the cameraman here, Timothy was asking like, what makes golf so exciting? Maybe you can answer him.
First of all, thank you for having me. Happy birthday. You didn't tell me. I needed to bring you a little one packet of golf balls because you started it. So I brought that.
But since the tournament is on this week, probably
I'll find time.
It's still welcome.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Actually, my name is Simon Ngigi, professional golfer from Thika Sports Club. I'm very happy to participate this week, Magical Kenya Open, to get a chance actually to play. I don't take that for granted. One is to thank Kenya Golf Union and KOGL to give a chance to participate in European Tour event. It's not easy. So we are ready to go with my friend Duva and the others. And I hope we have prepared ourselves nicely. So the tournament starting on Thursday.
All right.
So I hope you guys will come and support us on the golf course.
Tutakuja. Kuna maswali mingi sana. Most people, when we were watching, either watching the golf stories or watching golf, people know the players, I think, more than they understand the game. So what is like, if you had to, what would your typical first lesson of golf entail? If I was to say, teach me how to be, what would be the first step apart from looking good and the outfit? Yeah.
First step is to make you to understand what golf clubs are, because I remember you said here at club number 25, there's no that.
No, that so I was just.
That's where we start. I start to introduce you in
the
golf.
Clubs.
The clubs.
Yes.
How to dress when you're going to the golf course.
Bar.
Yes. Yeah. So that bag has 14 clubs. 14. You cannot have more than that, but you can have less. There's a driver, there's a 3-wood, there's a putter, there's a golf bag, and of course, your caddy, because that's part of golf. So that's where I start.
So they're used for different
distances?
Okay.
Exactly. Okay. So a driver is, you start on the tee box with it, and a putter, there's a green, and there's a green where the flag is. That's where you use the putter. And then there's a sandwich. There's something called a lob wedge. So if you go on the golf course, there's a bunker. You know, there's a keyhole. Yesterday you went. Did you go there?
Yeah.
The bunker? Yeah. Nice one. Yes. So you know, to me with a lob wedge. So that's how we start. And then now we go on the range, driving range, to make you understand how to hold the club, how to stand. You see that. Then you get maybe 5 or 6, 7, 8, 10 lessons on the range. Then we go on the golf course. I introduce you on the golf course, because range and golf course is different things. So that's how we start.
And how do you? I heard you trying to explain the points. You got to get to the hole with the fewest
shots.
Are you testing me? Yeah. Did I learn anything? Yeah. Did I learn anything in
exactly,
my lesson?
You did.
You'll correct me. No, the advantage that I had is when I went to cover the Vipingo, the Kenya Ladies Open, Magical Kenya Ladies Open, I got to understand so many of the rules, and that's where it piqued my interest.
Right.
And you know, that course specifically is a par 72 course, which means for you to have said your level on par is for each hole you've gotten the entire 18 holes, 72 shots. So you're par 72. So each hole, like let's say hole number 1 is either par 3 or par 4 or
par 5.
Yeah.
So par 5 means you cannot go more than 5.
Yeah, you can, but you shouldn't. Like if you hit
you
5,
limit yourself to 5.
Yeah, that's when now you,
I'm a fast
as an
learner.
expert.
So what happens if it's par 5 now or 7?
No, it will depend with your handicap.
That's the next question I was going to ask.
Handicap guides you.
So when I hear people say mini handicap this and they throw a number, what does that mean?
That one, it guides you, it makes you guys to actually even you guys, all of you. Because if you start playing, let's say today, I give you handicap, let's say Thika Sports Club. It will depend, you will play 5 cards or maybe 6 to determine which handicap am I going to give you. I'm not going to give you, there's a machine called Congo, give you handicap. Now,
6
handicap
cards is 6 games.
Exactly, 6 games, and then you'll turn it back, and then you'll get your handicap. Maybe you'll start, maybe let's say 28, right? So if
28 means in all the games, that's
your handicap.
Okay.
Let's say you play 100 today. 1, 2, 3, 18 holes, you play 100. Then less 28. Now you get 72. That's even par. Yes. So if maybe I have 5 handicap. So if you play 100, it's 95. So that's a very bad round. So handicap 5 is not easy to
so
play.
the higher the number, the better you are.
Exactly. Okay. That, as like me, I'm a professional golfer, right? So I don't have handicap. I play the way course is.
Yeah, so that costs 72.
72. I try sometimes to play maybe 66 or 68. That's a very good score. I'm looking at that this week.
All right. The best.
But some people or majority of Kenyans say that golf is a very expensive sport.
Yeah, it was that time. You know, nowadays, like me, I play professional. I came 2005 from Nakuru, and I played in Thika Sports Club. Then I went to play. It's not rich people game for sure. So if you come on the golf course, you understand. Caddies are now coming professionals, and they're earning, they're living there. You know, there's sponsors coming up like this week, and this week I'm getting ABSA. Which is working with ABSA this week, and I appreciate that for sure. And so you can see there's no rich golf there.
So the sponsorship is making it
exactly.
A game
they're coming up, and of course you can see Vision 2030. They are supporting other professionals this week. So you can see now there is sponsors coming in. So we really appreciate that.
And then just
no, go ahead.
Yeah, looking forward to the tournament. How would you say the Magical Kenya Open is different from like the Safari Tour? How has that experience been?
Actually, I have played in that tournament like 8 times now. This is the 9th, and it's a very good experience. And players are coming from outside, many of them, like 140 of them. So best players in the world coming in. Maybe they're in Tiger right now, some of them.
Yeah.
So it's a special golf tournament in our country because we only have one. So regarding with Safari Tour started 3 years ago. Now it's growing nicely. So hopefully we'll have Safari Tour guys coming in to play Safari Tour so that you can be able to catch up and play in Europe or somewhere, America, PGA Tour. So we really appreciate the Safari Tour for sure because now we are playing tournaments.
I know we have Arocho who is in I don't know if Arocho, do you play golf or do you have questions about golf? Arocho, kama unanipata.
I don't play golf, but what I know about golf is that it's a game that relaxes. I have only one question. How come at times you see that you take several shots before it goes into the hole, and there are other guys who take few shots? I don't know. I've never understood that. But once again, just to echo on what Shitera has asked, the perception is that it's an elite sport. It's a sport that you really need to spend because you see most of these guys who play golf also in Kenya are who is who in Kenya. So I don't know, the two. One, how do you take your shot? How come other guys take few shots? And then two, mambo ya mihela, mangondo.
I'm here, kaka. So I think it's talking about when you're, is that what you said on the green, when you're
Putting?
When you're putting.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're talking about why do someone take more shots or less? So actually depends with your handicap again. Handicaps comes there again. So you know, it is something you grow. It's like a small boy growing that way. So it will depend with your practice, and golf you have to practice so that you will get there. You will lower your handicap so that you lower your score.
So even there, the fewer the shots, the better for you.
The better, yes,
So
exactly.
tunaweza ilinganisha na draft.
Sasa unari.
Nachoma.
Tulikuwa tuko sawa. It is okay. Anyway, but they said kuuliza si.
So again,
Yeah, because you see now, I still stick to my point here, expense, because now, can I just walk into a golf club and start playing golf?
yes. There's like, let's say, golf park. There are Gong Rescos. There you go pay maybe, is it 900 or something like that, and go on the golf course play.
How
You don't have
much
to be
is
a member.
golf clubs? You said you need maximum 14 to get a set. What's the average cost for that? Because that's what I'm assuming you need to start golf.
Okay. It will depend which clubs do you want. It's like buying a car or something like that. It will depend how much you have.
Wits
Around
What's
let's say
lowest?
lowest.
Yes.
Let's say starter kit.
Yeah.
It's about 60,000 shillings.
60?
Yes, and then you have to buy a golf shoe and
The
of course cape, polo t-shirts and
Do you
shoes.
need to be in a cave?
No, you don't have to.
But it has to be a button shirt.
Exactly.
You have to have a collared shirt.
T-shirt.
Oh, that's why it's called a polo shirt.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
You're coming back. You're coming back. All right. So I guess, but what I do know from the little I know, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, is that even back then, yes, there's a perception it's elitist, but even clubs, different clubs these days have kind of lowered the price, and then also terms of payment, and then even the lessons these days are many more people offering golf lessons. Ukicheza vizuri wanaweza kusponsor kiti yako ya kwanza.
What about the sport would you say would encourage people to watch? Like now if you're trying to convince a Kenyan at home, like, hey, you need to start watching golf. Yeah.
And
To watch golf.
Yeah. What about
Achana na Chelsea.
No, as a professional, naangaliaga sana talents. What I do actually, I teach Safaricom Foundation, their kids, 3 times a week. So trying to get those young boys and come play professional golf.
So you go to schools?
Yeah, exactly.
Your policy,
Grassroots.
Grassroots there.
Yeah.
Then you get your talents, because we are not going to professional forever, and we need professional in future. So that's what I can say. Golf is a very good game, and it's very interesting. You guys come and watch live at Muthaiga from Wednesday. Then you will see, you will understand what I'm.
So I can start it at my.
That's but not professional. But if you want to be a professional,
is a very good golfer. Very good golfer.
So ukitaka kuwa professional, unaanzia huko chini. Ukiwa mdogo, right now you maybe ukuwe tu regular.
Mimi kama Ronaldo.
But you can also play, but professional. Inataka younger generation.
Another chance to relax, enjoy your retirement money.
Yes, at current there,
networking.
Exactly. Yes. There we go.
Thank you, Simon. But just to echo, covering the magical Kenya Ladies Open is what really piqued my interest about golf. And, you know, that game specifically, the person who won, it came down to the last shot, you know. So it was, you're on the edge of your seat, even though you've been on the edge of your seat for a day, a couple of hours. No, but it's really interesting following it. And I think, like any sport, just give it a chance. Because I was there, I was like, golf is so boring, or you guys are just walking around the whole day. But then once you first start watching it and then now get that psych to start playing, I think
those are the lessons now our football team should take from golf. Look at what they are doing. They are marketing our brand Kenya internationally because of the visitors he said they are coming in. And I think that is the spirit, because as sports, we act as ambassadors. When you carry your Kenyan flag out there, you should do it in a positive mode rather than a negative. So lessons can be learned from football, from athletics, golf now, it's coming up a big sport, rally. Yeah, I think these are people who are making Kenya proud.
I can clarify something.
Yes.
Golf, you don't play a whole day. It's 4 hours, 20 minutes.
4 hours, 20 minutes?
Yes.
4:20.
4 hours, 20 minutes.
Yes.
It's not a
And why do you spend there a whole day?
See, sasa una network.
See, two.
Network,
Can play
maybe you can have lunch
2
there
rounds.
or something. Yeah.
Relax.
Relax there.
Hey,
So that's anakwambia unaenda una relax, ukule pesa yako ya retirement, and then that's how to relax now.
All right, well, Simon will be watching. We wish you all the best.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
And the rest of Team Kenya.
Kenya as well, yeah.
Yeah, you guys have leakage. You've been playing on Muthaiga, so you have some leakage ahead of the tournament.
Kana home advantage if we can say no. Unajua pali, unajua windy kiblo hivi.
What can tell my team?
Kama mpira ya kitambo Kenya ilikuwa inapigwa na upepo.
Yes.
What can I tell my team? I hope to practice enough, and we are good to go. That's why tumechaguliwa as a country professional to present our country this week, and we go there with one hand and keep your head down.
And Kenyans, what can you tell Kenyans?
Please support professionals, and from Wednesday, please tune your TV and you will watch us play.
You're gonna
we need actually your sport.
You're gonna see a Kenya winning?
Of course, yes. Why not?
Making at least they should.
We have everything we require to win the golf tournament.
Yeah. Should all make the cut as well.
Exactly. Not even making the cut, finishing in top 10. That's pretty good.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming through, and we will be watching. Of course, sasa tukikuona tutasema, "Oh, Simon."
There we go.
Yeah. So thank you so much, and thank you, Mukami, for this. It's been quite enlightening as well. Right. We want to well, because of time, I guess we just move on to the events of the weekend. Let's take a look at the game, English Premier League. Let's take a look at the West Ham game, and then